Hey everybody, it's Darren again, DLAW Fishing. Heading to Pleasant. It's afternoon. I'm just going to get a couple hours in. We'll see what we can do. Those of you from Arizona know that it snowed the past couple days in our state, so you'll probably see some snow in the background, even though I'm at Lake Pleasant, a desert lake. There's a lot of snow on the mountains, almost all the way down to the lake, so that should make it interesting. So hopefully we can find them. They're probably still grouped up, and we're going to see if we can talk them into biting the day after a major winter storm came through Arizona. So stay tuned. We just had snow, believe it or not. The lady checking me in here at the private marina said that the snow was falling here yesterday and the day before. There's quite a bit of water on the ground, puddles and whatnot. There's a lot of snow up on the mountains, you'll see that, and I have no idea what that's going to mean for the fishing. The water temp has come back up from its low point, so we're at 55.9 degrees, so about 56 degree water, which should indicate the fish will bite. Although it's been tough my last couple times out at Pleasant. I think my last time out I got a 4-pounder, and that was the only fish I got. It was a nice fish, but anyway, it's gonna be cold today. It's white capping out on the main, and I'm just gonna run back where I've been seeing fish. The graphs are working great with all the extra work I put in, wiring them so there's no interference and stuff. They're doing really good. Plus now I got my hydrowave, so we'll see if that gets us some fish. But I've only got a couple hours to fish. We're gonna try to get some on reaction before if we have to, we'll slow it down and go drop shot, but I'd rather get some reaction strikes, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be a cold one today. Just afternoon trip to the lake after work, so stay tuned. Okay, so we got to our first spot. We're gonna graph up, see if we can find some fish. I'm gonna jerkbait fish first, so we'll see what that does for us. Hopefully we can find some fish and get them to bite. We got a water temp of 54.5 currently, so I don't know if that means anything. It's windy, chilly. I can see snow on the mountains. I'm sure you can see that. And fish might not even care. I don't know. Or maybe we can't get bit. But we're going to be looking for fish for sure. I'm just coming over my first favorite secret hump right now. Take a look. See that? There's definitely some stuff hanging out. That's my favorite little secret point right there. So we'll probably fish it on the way out because I want to get back in this cove out of the wind. Okay, so we fished our first spot. No bites, no chasers. Mostly did some reaction stuff. Just went over to school striper, but that's not what we're after. Anyway, tried the drop shot for about 5 minutes. I mainly wanted to try this spot because I've caught fish here in the past and it was close and it's cold and there's tons of snow in the mountains. The wind's blowing right off of that snow into my face, freezing me out. So but anyway, we're gonna go to another spot where we've been seeing shad, and I think the bass are gonna be there. And it's on the way to one of the better spawning coves at Lake Pleasant, so it makes sense that the fish will be there. So that's where we're headed. All right, try this spot. Hey, we didn't get skunked. It resembles a bass. Yes, it does. That was the littlest bite for the littlest bass. Look at that. My thumb barely fits in his mouth. Did you see that? That's a dinky little guy. But nonetheless, we're officially on the board. Uno. Alright, let's see if we can catch a bigger one than that. Moving up. Still, it's two. Oh man, I pretty much swallowed my worm all the way. Look at that little guy. That's what's biting me. That was fun though. He had my worm all the way down his throat, but I slowly fished it clear out of there. Probably like 30 of them that big. Still, I learned my lesson the other day. I was at the dock, and I'd say a school of about 100 of those sized swam by, and in the middle there was a 3-pounder with them. So there could be a bigger one in there. So I'll keep fishing this spot. We'll see. See, that was almost no bite at all. So subtle. Gotta be number 3. It is. They're all this big. The subtlest bite of all time. Got him right in the nose. Keep going. Oh, I hope there's a bigger one in there, because these are little fish. Still fun. And that was the slightest bite I think I've ever had in my whole life right there. Okay, everybody, a little update for you. Caught some fish, not very many. Super cold today. It's a tough deal when it's post front. So we have a perfectly sunny day post front. It's cold, but we have got a few little guys. So that's good. Sorry, just marking a few fish there. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find a bigger school to focus on here before it gets dark. And I don't know, if I can't find one, we'll go back and hit that spot with all the little fish again, just so we got something going on. My anticipation is that in the next 2 weeks, the pre-spawn will start here at Lake Pleasant and all the other lakes in Arizona. Well, at least the ones down here in the desert. So we're gonna have pretty quick, we will have a week where it'll get up into the 75, 80s. That's the week. The pre-spawn will start and people will start catching fish. So I'm excited. It might even happen before that, but I intend to be there, so I hope you are. All right, so now we're just gonna focus on finding some fish. This is what I'm seeing here. So there's some fish there. We might be able to catch those. Could be this bush though. I want to say that's a bush. So I'm gonna mark that as a bush. Save. All right, these are fish. Those are fish right there. Fish. Save. That's enough fish that we're going to go back and fish it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fish. That's just what we're seeing. So here's another one. All right, so they're here. There's a few fish here. You can tell too, like on the side imaging, this is right side only. When it's an isolated dot like that one right there, that's this fish right here. This fish is right there. So that's what you're looking for on your side imaging. This is a fish right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on this other screen, maybe. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're heading back now to 133, or maybe it's 187. I think it's 133. Yeah, we want 187. That's the one we want. I'm gonna have to double jacket. It's cold. Time to double jacket. Lightest little bite. There we go. That was almost a no bite. It was no bite. There we go. I wonder if this is the fish that just jumped right there. At any rate, we got it. We got it. Skadoosh. Take a little pig. Just for fun. Hold it up for these guys flying in the no wake zone. Cheers! Here's a little guy. Alright. see. Okay, everybody. I think we're gonna have to wrap this video up. It's starting to get dark. I don't think you're gonna be able to see very good. Had a good time. I caught 4 or 5. I lost track. Nothing big, all little tiny things, but better than 0 today. And it was freezing with all the snow yesterday and the day before. So hopefully the scenery turned out good and you get some good images of what Lake Pleasant looks like when it's got snow around it. So anyway, it was a good time. So hope you enjoyed this.